Yay! Hello! I know you're supposed to be looking at part 2. Wow, there's so much paper on my wall. Okay. I'm supposed to be looking at part 2 of part 1. But I have edited it last week, but I've just been busy just to upload such a simple video. And I wanted to say this. If you just saw this video and you really wanted to watch it and you're reading or something, go back to your books from here. I do not want you to find yourself looking at Cardi B or Jackie or Yenny and Laurel, what. Anyway, I was hearing Yenny. I'm still hearing Yenny. And you're supposed to go back. You shouldn't come from Church Accounting Chronicles to whatever. I know what happens when you get on YouTube. Anyway, I'm writing 2 papers next week, so I'm not even sure if I'll upload during the weekend. At least I upload it now. It makes up for the weekend. And guys, all the best. This is not supposed to be a study break. Don't make yourself feel good after watching this. You should feel guilty. After watching this until the end, it's a bit long. It's my longest upload. Go back to your books. Don't go to any other thing. I know the next thing you find yourself is at a totally different channel. So guys, have a lovely evening. By the way, it's almost 4 a.m. Yes, your girl is studying while I'm trying. That's why I'm looking all, but I look fine. I look reasonably fine, guys. It's cold. It's not summer holiday for some, as they're enjoying their holiday. They're not studying, so they don't feel guilty by watching this video. So anyway, let me not make this any longer because I know I talk too much. I'm just gonna do a little bit and then I'll have to sleep. Yeah, I need my sleep. Don't be like me, guys. Put in the work, but you should get your sleep. So enjoy the video.
Our vision is to be a credible representative for Black accounting students. As you know, we have you and so forth. And today we are here for the women's event, Women in Corporation. We have these 3 lovely ladies who have joined us. They're going to tell us more about challenges they faced in reaching their objectives in life and becoming who they were. So I really don't want to take away too much from what they're going to say. I'm going to hand it back to Ms. Zaya to introduce them to all of you.
And thank you for having me today. I love these kind of events. I wish I had actually attended some of them in my time as a student, but I figured parties would be better. But we'll touch on that a bit later. So today's topic really struck a chord with me because my experience with corporate was something I could never have expected. I would never have imagined what corporate South Africa would be like. Sure, I heard rumors, I saw ladies in suits and corporate ties, and I thought, I want to be one of them. They look so cool, they look so powerful. And then I was one of them, and I was like, whoa, where is the exit door? How do I get out of here and everything? But before I get into that, I'd like to sort of give my background so you guys can understand where I was coming from and why corporate South Africa was such a shock to me. Be influenced by gender roles and all of that, or racial, any discomforts there. It was all about you study, you pass, you don't study, you pass, you strike that balance between am I going out today or am I staying in and studying? But my input really was always my output. So the one thing that stuck out for me in corporate was that although I stuck out like a sore thumb, I was still invisible, which is so challenging because they can see you, you're the black girl, but they don't see you because you're the black girl. And you get to functions and you stand there and people stick out their hands to shake other people's hands, especially guys. And then they get to you and it's sort of like, oh, what do we do with this thing that's so new to our environment? And they just skip you. So for my first year of articles, I really did go undetected, unnoticed, except for a few times where in performance feedback meetings, I'd just lash out and cry and whatnot. So for my first year of articles, that was really, really hard. That was adulting, full blown. I never wanted to experience that in such a young age. I thought, my parents, and that's the other problem. You can't call your mom to come sort people out for you. You have to sort them out yourself. So you have to be very, very strong. And you don't realize how strong you actually are until that point comes where you have to stand up for yourself. You have to speak up because no one else is doing it for you. It's like, why would I be average after working so hard to get here, only to be average? Only not to let the environment change me and grow me. Why would I just be average? You'll come across people who have had their own experience, who want to project that experience onto you. And that's not fair. We're all different, and although the circumstances might be the same, we're all programmed differently to, take on things in a different manner. So just because it didn't work out for you, doesn't mean it won't work out for the person sitting next to you. Otherwise, life will be you. This is your article period. You need to give it your all. You need to learn as much. You need to let this environment mold you into a professional. And I was like, oh, okay. And I realized that in my first year, I was actually fighting the environment, fighting so hard against it, instead of letting it consume me and letting it mold me into something better and greater. And I realized that in my first year, instead of saying, okay, this is a lot of work, the deadlines are a bit unreasonable, but let me do the work. I'd sit for an hour going, this is so much work. This is so unfair. This is not what they told us when we signed up. And I fought it and I fought it. And that's an hour wasted. Hard work is inevitable. So if you don't resolve that, you must work hard, and you must work hard for your goals. Corporate will be very difficult for you. It's so, it's so funny. In my third year, leaving early was 10 o'clock in the evenings. That's leaving early. And sometimes leaving early at 7 just means that you're leaving early to drive home, to open your laptop up again so you can work through the night. So there is no avoiding hard work if you don't want to work hard. Also go a long way. It makes you feel good. I remember when I passed my board 2, we got a letter saying, well done, you've passed and we're giving you this much money. With that letter, I went to Forever New and I went ham. My friends are like, but you're shopping on overdraft now. I'm like, don't be all up in my business. I deserve this. So at the bottom, so you can grow a solid foundation for when you grow up. So always understand your position of power. Also in regards to people you interact with, you'll meet managers that are not nice. You can't throw attitude back. So your network and the people you surround yourself with is very important. They always say you're the average of your friends, and that can't prove true. Always complaining about, system this, workload this, that rubs off on you. You also find yourself complaining because you're very afraid, like, yeah, no, actually this work is a lot. It is a lot. There's nothing you can do about it but do it, Because you need to value your dreams more than you value some of the people that are surrounding you, right? So I'm like, peace guy, I'll see you maybe at the end of the year if you're still available and I'm available, I'll give you a call. But other than that, I need to focus on my studies. Filled with the right people, filled with people that inspire you to be better. If you're sitting there on a 60, your friend should be sitting on an 80, and that should give you some sort of pressure to achieve an 80. There's one manager that I'll never forget. He told me that I should always aim for the moon, because if I don't achieve that goal, I'll at least fall in the stars. And I think that's brilliant. So aim for your 70s and get a 60, that's brilliant.
Have you ever received a document that has a watermark says draft or confidential, or your background has no hindrance? Absolutely no hindrance. It only has the hindrance you give it. I know, people like pity parties. I don't do pity parties then. So I'll pull you out of that pity party mode very fast. Your background is absolutely no hindrance, it only has the power you give it. That young girl had the option to say, oh my word, this Joburg, I hear this one was shut down downtown or something. Johannesburg was drama. It's still drama, but anyway. Okay, she had the option to say, you know what? My parents can still manage, I am going home, right? But she didn't. So what does she need? Courage. In this life, as young people, you need a whole lot of courage. Okay? You need courage to pursue your dreams. You need courage to pursue those dreams, otherwise your dreams are just... Don't use your background for an excuse. People say, oh no, I come from rural Eastern Cape. So what? Nelson Mandela came from rural Eastern Cape. And you can list a whole lot of them. That came from parents who did not have money. It's about courage, making decisions. You always have a choice. You have a choice to give excuses to your dreams, but you have a choice to find ways to pursue it no matter what. And doing the right things. I'm not telling you to go sell your body. I'm not telling you to go steal, rob a bank. No. So you can pursue doing the right things. Okay? Your level of leadership will be so astronomical that the world will seek you out. Lead from a place that you understand that people are the essence of why we are here. Serving mankind. You are a resource and you come from a source. Serve people diligently. When I say serve, I'm not saying being a tea-girl. No. I'm saying give people of your time. Add value. When people come in contact with you, they should leave different. Why be average? Why should people meet you and say, who is she again? No. When people meet you, they must go back thinking, oh my word, did you meet that dynamic lady? She's so humble, she served everyone, she was so kind. You see, people who change the world are those who achieve their goals with the character of a servant. I mean, anyway, you guys are all in the accounting field, right? Or going to be in the accounting field. And you know accounting is fast failing, right? I'm not trying to depress you guys, but I'm just saying it as it is, okay? Right? KPMG is failing you guys. I mean, hello, I can see, you name it, they're all doing funny things. Why? Because the era that we thought accounting existed for creating shareholder value has failed. You know why we exist? We exist to create sustainable value for all stakeholders. So you're not going to cook that books so that the shareholder has a lot more money, or it looks like he has a lot more money. You're not serving mankind. You're lying. That's not the difference I'm talking about. I'm talking about a difference in character, which means that you practice certain attributes such that when you show up, people just know that you're different. Do you understand? Because you're going to work hard. The normal corporate things you will do, you will work hard, but when it comes to humility, you'll be so humble, yet so assertive and so firm and so direct that you can say your big head and people think you're telling them praise you. Do you understand? It's a skill. It's a skill you can practice, but it has to come from the heart because you've determined in your heart not to hurt the next person. And then when you're driven by that kind of love for people, you find a new language. Successful women speak differently. They don't speak about, you have to set goals and you have to work for it to achieve it. And when you achieve it, no. Life is not about you. I know that didn't go down well, right? When it is about you, you have to achieve those dreams, because in achieving your dreams, you're giving your siblings hope. Remember, you're an agent of hope. And because you're an agent of hope, you have to ensure that everything about you brings hope. Making sure that you are the star and everybody else is below. What about you brings hope? The reason you should work hard and have A+ is because you're an agent of hope. The reason you should work hard and achieve those promotions is because you're an agent of hope. It's not because you should say, hey, see me now. I've done it. And that's the thing. If I knew that when I was younger, I think I would have done a lot better. But when I started my own transformation, when I really began to understand that I was put as a director at an early age, slightly immature. I mean, 28 is not, you're mature, but you're kind of in between. When you want to play like an early 20s and you want to be, but when you hit 30, like, okay, now we've landed. We've landed and there's no going back. Do you understand? And then I realized that every time I was put in a senior management position is because I needed to make sure the people that I was privileged to lead come out differently. So all the awards I got is because I said, Lord, I will lead like you did. I would love that cleaner like she is. And the more I did that, people cleaned and people worshipped. I mean, the more I loved people and let them shine, and I'll sit in a room and say, no, you do that, I'm not, please don't. Believe you me, the more I prospered. Because what does Nelson Mandela say? He said, let your light shine so that you can light others. Not that you let your light shine so you can just dim off others' light. You know, like you know candle, when those of you know, you light other people's candles with your candle. That's exactly it. The reason your candle has to stay lit is because you have to light up other people's candles. Not because you have to walk around going up. No. That is not why we succeed, people. And that's why you find women will succeed and their marriages will break. Why? That is the reason. Because you think somehow in your mind that you have to succeed at all costs.
You know? But what's special about you? What's gonna make you special? You can all achieve A's, right? But when you go for an interview and they say to you, why should we choose you over her when you have the same marks? So that's the approach you should have when it comes to anything that you do, is to set yourself apart. Not to compete, but to go the extra mile. To go above and beyond the call of duty. And that's the formula that I've used in all my life. With everything that I do. We can all be studying, we can all achieve A's, but what's special about me? You need to find that niche for yourself. So what I did was, I was a first year, and on my Instagram bio, I wrote that I was already qualified. So I walked the talk before I got there. So you speak those things. If you say you want to be a CA, conduct yourself like one. You can't say, I want to be a CA, then you're out here going partying like 90% of the time, and I hate this term, but forgive me for using it, and you're slay cooning all the time, you know? You need to back what you say you want to be. You know what I mean? There are events, there are organizations that align to your dreams, like this organization, Abasa, which is very nice. We don't have that with OHS, but you're fortunate to have been exposed to that. And these people can mold and groom you to get to where you want to be. So you attend events that speak to your dream. You align yourself with people that are where you want to be. So I walked the talk. I wasn't qualified, and I used to attend mining in Dallas at our university as a student, and I'm walking there and saying, oh no, I'm an OHS practitioner, just to get in, right? So 3 months after that, they took my details, and I was invited by the World Bank with alignment with the SADC head of the Sub-Saharan region, to come and discuss the state of mining in South Africa. That time I'm in second year, guys. I'm in second year, I don't know anything. I did my research and I was allowed to speak to head of states. Because for me, I didn't seek out to study and become an employee. No, I had a global view of my career field. I knew what OHS is like in the UK, the US, in South Africa. So you can't say you want to be a CA and you only know about the affairs of South Africa yet. It's your mindset where you decide that, you know what, I'm not gonna study and become an employee. I'm gonna study, become an employee, but ultimately become a service provider. So my tip to you is that you need to fall in love with your career field, because things are going to get tough. And when they get tough, it's that love that's going to push you to go to the next level. Align yourself with people who are where you want to be. Spend time with those people. Study them, what makes them tick, and how can I get there and surpass them. I really applaud you for taking this field. It scares me how to, it sounds so daunting, but you've already taken the first step by being part of this organization. I would advise you to hold on and just go the extra mile and put in the work. You will get there. Thank you so much.